Product Life Cycle, Section 13, page B7. When deciding what materials will be used to make a drink container, it can be helpful to think about what is needed to make the container, how it will be made, and what will happen to it when it is no longer being used. All of these stages together are called the life cycle of a product. One way of illustrating each stage in the cycle is a life cycle diagram. Materials engineers use life cycle diagrams when making decisions about a product. These diagrams show how the inputs and outputs from one stage relate to the inputs and outputs of other stages. Life cycle diagrams can be used to make decisions that reduce the harm that manufacturing and disposing of a product might cause to the environment. In this activity, you will read about the life cycle of a drink container. Then your group will construct a life cycle diagram for that type of container. You will then be able to use the life cycle diagram to determine ways to reduce the harm the container might cause to the environment. The challenge is, how can a life cycle diagram be used to make a decision about a product? The caption under the picture reads, "Products like water bottles are a part of our everyday lives. It takes many steps to manufacture the material and produce the bottle." Page B8. The life cycle of a glass bottle. Raw materials. Raw materials come from the earth. They are substances that are used to manufacture a product. It takes energy of both humans and machinery to gather or mine raw materials for products. This may include cutting down trees to make paper or mining sand to make glass for a glass bottle. Glass is a mixture of three main raw materials: silica sand, soda ash, and limestone. Energy to mine, gather, or collect the raw materials are inputs of this stage. These materials are mined from Earth's surface. Recycling a product is one way to reduce the amount of new raw materials taken from the earth to produce new products. Manufacturing. In the manufacturing stage, a product or material is created. Raw materials and energy are inputs. To manufacture glass for a glass bottle, the three main raw materials, silica sand, soda ash, and limestone, are heated to approximately 1500 degrees Celsius, that's 2700 degrees Fahrenheit, to make a liquid mixture. The molten mixture is then poured into a mold where it cools and becomes solid. Once cooled, the bottle is prepared for use. It is cleaned and, if necessary, a label is printed on it. Then it can be filled and used to hold a drink. The main product of this step is the glass bottle. Other products include the wastewater used to cool the glass and other wastes that are a result of the manufacturing process. Page B9, useful life. During its useful life, the product is used for its intended purpose or perhaps an unintended purpose. Products that are designed from more durable materials will have a longer useful life, reducing overall energy and resources needed to replace them. End of life. When a product is no longer useful, it is in its end-of-life stage. This is when it is thrown away. There are several end-of-life options for glass bottles. One is to sort discarded glass by color and clean and crush each color of glass separately, since each is made of adding slightly different material when the glass is made. The different pieces of glass can then be melted and reused to manufacture other glass products of the same color, such as brown jars or green bottles. An advantage of recycling glass is that manufactured glass melts at a lower temperature than the raw materials. This can save energy in the next round of manufacturing. Finding ways to reuse a product extends its life and can reduce the need to make more products.